So, recently I just barely finished reading a book, manga, graphic novel, whatever you want to call it. It's been adapted from the book to a movie like 4 or 5 times now. But what I'm talking about is the manga All You Need Is Kill. And this has gotten 2 movie adaptations so far. In 2014, it got The Edge of Tomorrow, that movie with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. That was based off of this. And recently, like earlier this year, we got the actual movie, anime movie, that was based on this. And yeah, like when it comes to the anime movie, it did cover some topics that the Tom Cruise movie didn't cover. Same with the Tom Cruise movie, it covered some topics that the anime movie didn't cover based on this. But both of the versions of the movies of this book really didn't cover a whole lot as needed that was actually inside this book. Like, this book is over 400 pages, which yeah, it's a graphic novel, so it's got a lot of pictures, but it's been a while since I read anything this long. But it's really interesting to see what was skipped through both movies, or the different things that these 2 different movies covered that each chose to ignore. Like with the Tom Cruise movie, yeah, like the book is about the main character is Keiji, who Tom Cruise character is based off of. When in the anime movie, it's about Rita, who's the main character, and Keiji's the side character, which, again, the anime, that got it way off. But again, each version covered different things of the book, and I think both versions of the movies, they've stuck pretty well to bring this book to the big screen, both live action and anime. So if you don't know what All You Need Is Kill is about, if you've never seen Edge of Tomorrow or you've never seen the anime of it, what it is, it's about this boy who, he's stuck in this time loop, and every time loop he ends up being killed by these aliens called the Mimics, and every time he's killed he wakes up and he's learning from these mistakes. Like, he's stationed in the military, so it's kind of like a science fiction kind of. He has these robotic suits that the military controls called jackets, and they use these jackets to fight the alien mimics. And every time he dies, he learns how he can control these suits better, what weapons he can use to fight the mimics so he can survive longer on the battlefield. It's pretty cool. It's like just a boy who vows that it's like Earth is on the edge of extinction by these creatures, and it's a boy who vows to eradicate the entire race of these aliens. So, real side note, does that sound like any other anime that sounds really familiar? The Mimics in Edge of Tomorrow, they look like regular aliens from any other sci-fi movie. From the anime movie, All You Need Is Kill, they look really weird. Like, they look like those dust bunny spike balls from Mario. But in the book, like, honestly, that's what they look like in this one. They look like these dust bunny spike balls from Mario. In the anime movie, they look like just these plant-beast hybrids. And honestly, it's really weird. Like, they have the origin, like in the anime movie, there's this flower named Daryl that sprouted in the middle of Tokyo, and it released the mimics. While in the book, it just explains that they came from outer space and have chosen to conquer Earth as their new home, which is what the Tom Cruise movie had, that explained it. So, I'm gonna say the Tom Cruise movie, they covered that stronger than the actual anime did when it comes to the topic of the mimics. But it's kind of cool because the Tom Cruise movie also, it's both movies, like, they cover well how these characters go through the time loops, how each of them are killed. Rita, like in the anime, Rita, each time she's killed, she's learning how she can be a better fighter, how she can better control her suit. Same with Tom Cruise, when he's killed, he learns how he can be a better fighter. He learns, okay, I'm on the battlefield, this is how I died last time, this mimic sneaked up on me, he's like on this edge or something, like hiding. And when the mimic goes for him, he'll avoid it and kill that mimic. So like that loop part, he learned from that. It's about just like repeating over and over again. Live, die, and repeat is the other name that the live action movie has. But it's pretty cool because in the book, all you need is kill. It's just fun, like reading about how KG, how he's actually learning from how he's dying, how he can improve himself. It's a pretty cool book to read through. There are topics that I wish both movies had gone through. Like, Rita, she has a really cool background. Like, she was born actually into the United States on this farm with this family, and they're first learning that the mimics have invaded the United States. They started in Florida, and they're working their way inward for United States, like conquering the United States. And we learned that her family was massacred during the night, and she actually there was a completely different woman named Rita that she took her identity to sign up for the army because she was 16 at the time and she had to be 18 for the army to accept her. So that's why she made a copy of the actual Rita's passport and ID so she could get into the army. And it's really cool to see how her and KG are connected and how the two bond once they learn that each other are in this time loop, how they've gotten stronger through the time loop, and how they actually meet and how they bond. They help each other train, which is like what's done with the Tom Cruise movie and with the anime movie All You Need Is Kill. But I wish that both movies really had gone more into detail with how the characters develop, with their growth, with their attraction to each other in the book. It goes into far more detail, but both movies did good with the runtime they were given. The biggest mistake that the Tom Cruise movie did, The Edge of Tomorrow, was the whole antenna thing. So, with The Edge of Tomorrow, the way that Tom Cruise goes into the time loop is that his first time on the battlefield, he kills a mimic, but the mimic's blood, like, drips all over him, burns him to death, and it's with the blood that he gets caught into the time loop. And it's with the anime movie All You Need Is Kill. It more closely follows the book. Like, in the book, KG kills the main mimic, and with the main mimic that KG killed, that's what got him caught in the time loop. And it has this whole thing with the antennas that the mimics have, that the mimics themselves, they actually do learn as well from the time loops. So what Rita discovers is that to get out of this time loop, either her or KG have to die. So there's this whole battle between her and KG, and eventually KG does kill Rita. It's this whole crazy, sad, intense battle, because right when KG kills Rita, he's like, "You never really expected to come out of this fight at all alive, did you, Rita? I'm so sorry I had to do this to you." Just because he realized that KG was the one that was stronger than her, and so she sacrificed herself so that humanity has the chance to survive. Well, that never happens in The Edge of Tomorrow. It's this whole thing where Tom Cruise, he does blow up the main mimic, but he gets covered in the main mimic's blood, so the time loop will start all over again. And with this, the main mimic is dead in and so Rita's killed as well. So it's like the loop starts over, except this time it's not going to be a loop. Keiji's alive, Rita's dead, however, but now they can destroy the mimics, and humanity is going to be saved. And it's really cool because in the book, like I said earlier, there's so much bonding done between Keiji and Rita. Like, they teach each other how in Japan, at the end of every meal, a green cup of tea is served that's free. Also, Rita teaches Keiji about coffee. And Keiji, he's just like, he misses Rita. Like, the reason that he painted his jacket blue was because that was Rita's favorite color that she told him when they first met. And Rita had a red jacket because she despised the color red, but she wanted to stand out in the battlefield. It goes into so much more detail about the characters in the book than either both movies carried, but it really is interesting. Like, it's a really interesting book to read. I highly enjoyed it, actually. Like, I'm not into sci-fi that much, but I thought All You Need Is Kill is pretty good. Anyway, guys, that's what I got for you. So, what would I give the book, All You Need Is Kill? I would probably give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a really interesting read. It's, like I said, it kind of drags on when it goes into detail about certain characters, like how I mentioned before, how it goes deep into Rita's past and her background, and how she joined the army. But still, it's a really good read. I highly recommend it if you're into sci-fi, or if you just love the Tom Cruise movie, or if you saw the anime movie All You Need Is Kill and you really liked it. I would definitely give the book a shot. Anyway, that's what I got for you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked other videos I did, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll have more videos ready for you guys soon. We'll see you next time.